Hello and welcome to this presentation on how to use the lineup spreadsheet. First of all, on the instructions page, you'll see that there's some first-time setup and there's some ongoing use. You can go through and read these instructions just to refresh your memory, but I'll take you through in this presentation on how to set up your lineup sheet the first time and then how to use it going forward. First, I'd like to suggest that you go ahead and save this as a spreadsheet, and I'm going to call this 2010 Twins lineup. And I'll hit save. I've got it in compatibility mode, so got that error. Okay, so now I'm working on a copy. We always want to work on a copy of things. And next you might see that there's a security warning here. I'm using Office 2007, so if you're using 2003, macro warnings will show up differently. But because I have macros in here just to copy sheets and things like that, I need to go ahead and enable that macro so that when I click on buttons, the right things happen. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the template and I'm going to do some formatting. First, I'm going to format the color of my team here, and since we're the Twins, I'm going to make that navy blue. And then what I want to do is I want to also copy the logo for my team and put that in my spreadsheet so that when I print it out, so it'll look nice. So I'll go to the Logos tab and I'll click on my team logo. I'm going to control copy, and I'm going to go to my template, and in B1 I'm going to paste it, and there, and then I'm going to go over. This is the work area, and then this is going to be the print area. So I'm going to click and I'm going to put one in like right there. That'll look good. And then when I print out these two pages, this page will be for my hanging up in the dugout and giving to my scorekeeper, and then this will be for giving to the opposing team's scorekeeper so that they have a copy of the lineup so that they know the batting order. All right, and now I am set, and so I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Okay, now I have it set up for the colors that I want. Now what I'm going to do is on the template page, I would type in the player numbers and the names. Now if you've got 11 players, then put a hyphen in the 12th spot, okay, and then only 11 names will show up, and then it'll calculate some things based on the number of players. So if I had 11 and I put it in there, you see that changed to 11, but it does require that you have a hyphen there. But I've got 12 members on my team, so I'm going to use that. All right, now I included an example setup here, and you'll see that I've got the names and numbers put in there. And then you choose your lineup, your batting lineup, the way you want to, and then you can select what position each player is going to play in each inning. Okay. Now, as you're going down and filling it out for one inning, then the first thing it does is it says, do I have the right number of players on the bench, and do I have the and do I have all the positions correct? So make sure that I don't have two pitchers or two catchers and nobody playing right field or something. So once I got both of those okay, then I know I'm okay for a particular inning. As you work your way across through the innings, then you can always see how many times each player has sat on the bench. So that's a handy thing to have to make sure that you're fair to everyone as far as playing time goes. I also can choose who my opponent is. So let's say it's the Tigers. So as I select that, and I can home or visitor and what game it is in the season, I can put those in, and then you'll see that information is then put into the header area of my print sheets. Okay. All right, and then once you've got it filled out and you've visually checked it and you've got all the OKs here and the bench time looks good and whatnot, then what you'd want to do is click on the bench check. and then it will tell you if one of your players is sitting in contiguous innings, which we know you can't do. So, and it says those three people are sitting 2 innings in a row, which I can see by looking at it here. Okay, so once I make those corrections, I've got that taken care of, then I go down and I want to do my infield check. And here it tells me Gus is not playing in the infield during the first 4 innings. And then it'll highlight Gus. So if I make a change to Gus after I've fixed my benches, then I run my macros again, then it will tell me, it will say OK when both of those conditions have been corrected. And then I'm ready to print out my schedule or my lineup. And if I just do a print preview here, then you can see there's what I'll have for putting in my dugout, and there's what I'll have for giving to my opposing team's scorekeeper. Okay. And when I decide, okay, you know what, I like this lineup that I had, what I can do is I can click copy lineup, and that will take a copy of the lineup sheet that I'm on. So if I'm on game 1 and I want to copy game 1 for game 3, I just hit copy lineup, and then I can go here and game 3. Okay. Now if I want to have just a new lineup, a new blank lineup, then I click new lineup from wherever I am, and that will take a copy of the template. So then I'm all set to go ahead and do my my batting lineup and everything. So, and that's all there is to using the spreadsheet for your game lineup.